Morning, Steve Free in Chicago with the morning grain comments. Well, beans are up again, about 9 cents. Corn and wheat's unchanged to maybe a penny better. It is the election day, and so everybody will be kind of glued to the TVs to see how the polls are coming out as the voters vote. Early voting was very high, especially here in Chicago. A lot of interest both nationally and locally. For farmers and for ag businesses. Local elections are pretty key for different issues, EPA, labor, things of that nature. So make sure you go out and vote. For the second day in a row, beans are rallying against some of the bearish fundamentals. We think that the funds are adding some kind of weather premium in South America. The Chinese also might be buying a few beans just in case the Republican candidate wins. They're concerned about what might happen to currency markets. They're concerned about what might happen to trade issues if the Republican candidate wins. Probably everything will be status quo, at least for a while, if the Democratic candidate wins. And yesterday we saw a big reaction in the stock market, in the bond market, in the dollar, and even in crude because the Democratic candidate escaped some concern about some issues with the FBI. So all these things are kind of coming together today, and as always, we'll be a lot smarter tomorrow than we are today. Also, we get the USDA report tomorrow. Again, the market thinks they're going to raise the bean crop and the bean carryout. What would be interesting is if they don't raise the bean crop a full bushel or more, and they raise demand, actually the carryout could come down, and some of this buying over the last couple of days may be justified. Over in the corn, they expected to drop the crop a little bit, but they also could drop feed use a little bit and keep the carryout unchanged. The surprise would be if they start raising the yield, and number two, if they plug in some Chinese corn exports globally. That would be a little negative. Not much expected change in the wheat market, and there's still too much wheat versus the fact that quality buyers are buying U.S. wheat. The USDA said that soybean harvest is 93% done, corn 86%. Crop ratings for winter wheat was left unchanged at 58%, good to excellent. But the soft wheat and white wheat crop went up, and the hard wheat crop went down. So we have to watch that hard wheat area because there's not a lot of rain forecasted for that area. Down in South America, we're looking at some good weather in Brazil. We could have too much rain in Argentina, then it dries out. The concern from weather forecasters is that long term, Argentina could stay dry after this week. So the bulls look like they're adding a weather South American premium in the beans. Palm oil is at 2-year highs, which is helping soybean oil. And we'll watch the corn fundamentals to see if there's any subtle switches by the USDA. And big supply versus the big demand for quality is helping wheat, and it's dry in the southern plains. So go out and vote, and we'll see what happens tomorrow. As always, these are my thoughts and not those of ADM or ADM Investor Services, and have a safe and profitable trading day.